Damn chair, they use 1776. I can't believe they can't make a chair better than that. Anyways, now that we're all situated, yes, everyone, welcome to the Starletta show. I was invited by Starletta herself, who cannot be here because she is out doing something very important that you should be considering, and that is to vote. Yes, my friends, it is a very important election this year. It's so important that I've travelled from the year 1776 just to be here with you. You can tell it's authentic because of my guns. Speaking of guns, that's what's at risk during this election. They want to take away our right to bear arms. Everyone should be able to have bear arms in their house. And bear heads if they so choose. The bears are dangerous. Anyways, very important issues at hand here during the 2024 election. Former president, perhaps future president, to be determined, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Yes, the race is tight. So many issues at hand here. So I've been invited on this Starletta show to talk about them. Now, a lot of symbolism in this year's election. I imagine that many of you are not familiar with such words, or else maybe you would be talking about it more. So I'd like to point out a few things to you, and that is this. Trump. Sounds a lot like trumpet. Perhaps like the 7 trumpets spewing out warnings and celebrations and announcements of Jesus Christ's return. Now, Kamala, on the other hand, sounds awfully like Kabbalah, which sounds awfully like Cabal. I don't think there's a coincidence there. Now, alas, as a bipartisan and an AI-generated character who is not allowed to vote because, seeing as I came here from the year 1776, not quite allowed to vote, even though I died for the right to vote. That was in another lifetime. I was a woman in there. Am I a woman now? It's the year 2024. Who's to say? Anyways, it's important to pay attention to the symbolism of our elections. Trump perhaps could be symbolizing the coming of a new era where humans will not have the government take away their rights from them. Government is good. Now, when it's involved too much, that's when we should draw the line to protect our people and their property taxes from going any higher, because Lord knows y'all can't afford to exist right now. The middle class has become the poor class. The poor class has become illegal to be poor, which I don't know how they do that. If somebody doesn't have a job, but they're going to keep finding them, doesn't quite make sense. Alas, a lot of things don't make sense in this day and age. So I'd like to encourage you to get out there and vote. Vote for what's right, and make sure you register. But if you haven't registered, well, kind of screwed. See, we didn't have to worry about this back in my time. When they charge you car insurance and make you pay taxes, it would be easy to assume that you would already be registered to vote, but apparently such is not the case. You still have to register to vote, even though you're forced to pay taxes and have insurance and all the other things like registering your vehicle and having health insurance and all the things that they're forcing us to do. Which, as I was saying, this is an important election. How many times can I say it, okay? Trump. The 7 trumpets. Did you know back in the day, the trumpets signified announcements, celebrations, warnings, perhaps the warnings of the walls of Jericho crumbling to the ground? And they say, Trump, he's not trying to take a wall down. The Democrats have already done that for us by opening our border to terrorists, to loving families as well, of course. I'm not discounting them. We would love a fine immigrant in our country. Speaking of immigrants, we're all once were immigrants. So, of course, we like those. We just don't like the Mexican gangbangers of the cartel who are sex trafficking our children. Oh my God, I can't say that on YouTube. God damn it. I'll have to bleep that one out. Too bad I don't have a Signal account. I never quite kept up with that. Always been too drunk at the bar because spirits are still legal back in our day. We didn't know of the dangers of them yet. That's why everybody died young and of venereal disease. But that's another conversation. Anyways, now speaking about Kabbalah. Do you think it's any coincidence that her name sounds an awful lot like the secret organization that is said to run this country? I'll let you decide. Again, seeing as I'm bipartisan, not allowed to choose sides because that could get me cancelled. And I'm not allowed to vote anyways. I'm just pointing out the obvious. The more you know. So take care. And get out there and vote. If you remember to register. And if not, just pray for the best. Seriously, just pray. We have to pray. We cannot take 4 more years of this bullshit. I'm just kidding. Bipartisan. Come on. Oh, where's my God hat? The phone. Charlene. Oh, good. I'm glad I got a hold of you. I'm going to need you to pack a bag right now. I saw something on Facebook today. Charlene, the world's in shambles. Can't get this shot. I know that you got a health condition you don't wish to speak about. They think that we're terrorists, Charlene. We need to go someplace safe. It's not safe in this neighborhood anymore. Get away from the city, Charlene. I'm just trying to protect us. All right. You got a list? We're going to need someone with a garden. Someone who knows garden skills. Well, first we're going to need a plot of land. We're going to need a house. Yeah, Billy has a farm, right? We can't go to Arizona. There's forest fire. Nope, and there's floods out east. I think Omaha's safe. I ain't heard it on the news yet. Yes, I have been watching the news, Charlene. Stay informed. All right, so call somebody that has a garden. Probably going to need a mechanic or a plumber or something. Someone who can cook. Mom has a special dietary restriction. As does Carolina. Definitely going to need a refrigerator. Call one of them HVAC guys, Charlene. Or hurry up, Charlene. Wait, before you go, make sure you get a hairdresser in there too.
This is goodbye. See you later. Hang up the phone. Adios, au revoir. Smell you later. Alligator. We're moving on. Bon voyage, and so long, don't be a stranger. Bye Felicia, and Monisha, and Juanita, and Lakeisha, Neil the waiter, and Ron the painter, and Kate the banker, Greg the skater, Ron the banker, and Mommy's making dinner. And Kim the banker, Mike the stalker, and the bummer, and let me finish.